What's happening, Jira Amigos? This is King Bob, producer of the Jira Life, with this week's TJL Newsbreak for July 29th, 2024. Our first story, Scott Belsky has been appointed to the Atlassian Board of Directors. Now, the new Scott, as I'm going to be calling him for a while, he is Adobe's Chief Strategy Officer. He is also an Executive Vice President at Adobe of Design and Emerging Products. And in a LinkedIn message, Mike Cannon-Brooks said that Scott brings loads of incredible experience, strategy, product design, startup, enterprise, VC, software, the list goes on. But three things that he's most excited about: he's got founder DNA. He can do scale of all kinds, from startup to maturity to enterprise. And Scott is also deep in AI. So we welcome Scott Belsky as a new Atlassian employee. Hopefully he enjoys the welcoming kit that he'll receive. Next up, Atlassian has been named to a dominant position in a recent Forrester report. The authors of the report, Charles Betts and Julie Moore, were looking at activities of two companies, ServiceNow and Atlassian. And they noticed some commonalities between these two companies, where both ServiceNow and Atlassian assembled comprehensive portfolios covering broad swaths of enterprise and not just IT management functionality. Speaking of reports, a new report from Atlassian, along with Wakefield Research and researchers at DX, which makes an intelligent platform, released the State of Developer Experience report. And some interesting statistics in there included that 23% of devs are satisfied with the developer experience improvements, and 44% of developers believe leaders are aware of issues contributing to poor developer experience. Now, moving on to the product front, some product enhancements that soon you'll be seeing. We're going to start off with JSM. And in the first thing, JSM is going to start receiving the same treatment that Jira Software got many moons ago. And that is the epic link and parent links are going away to be replaced with a parent field. So again, this is something that we're seeing where epics, the connection between epics and children is going to be handled through the parent field. Another change coming is in the realm of Confluence Automation. In this case, we have our limits for branches are going up from 150 to 1,000. Finally, we're going to take a look at a new course released by Atlassian University. This one is for JSM project admins. It is a learning path. And in that learning path, you're going to take a look at three modules. The first is exploring service project administration, creating service projects, and managing product roles and permissions in Jira Service Management. Finally, one last thing, Team 24 Europe, that's definitely on the horizon for a lot of people. October 8th, 9th, and 10th in Barcelona. Registrations are not yet there, but there is a special offer on the event page. Sign up to receive notifications on the official Team 24 Europe event page, and you can save 600 euros off the pass price when registration finally opens. So let's take a look now at some ACE events happening in the coming week. First off, we're going to go to Austin, where they are celebrating Christmas in July. There is going to be a party at Lala's. So no topics, no presentations, just drinks and good cheer. Sponsored by AppFire. A second event is happening in Canberra, Australia, where Dom Price is leading a talk about the Modern Work Manifesto and how futurists and perhaps agile practitioners might be wrong. And then finally, we're going to wrap things up with a virtual event in the live learning series. And the focus on this virtual event is going to be Loom. There's going to be an entry-level Loom course showing you how Loom can empower distributed teams with asynchronous video communication. So don't forget, Jiramigos, to like, subscribe, and if you feel inclined to do so, please become a member. And this is King Bob signing off, saying we didn't choose the Jira Life. The Jira Life chose us.